Today we're in Natchez, Mississippi, working on a forced abscon and a column that has bees in the full length of it. So I drilled here first. I had a bunch of dirt and detritus there. Second drill here. Came out with honey on the bit, so we know it's that far down at least. The difficult thing with running bees out of a column that's that packed with comb is that it's difficult to flow smoke through the whole thing. It's just packed. They can easily defend it by blowing smoke out of it. So I filled the bottom of the wall with smoke, plugged the hole with my thumb, and nobody moved. Now we got them going. We're getting some action here. Just weeping out little cracks here and there. Just kind of keep an eye out for the queen. It's not a lot of bees compared to what I think is in this column. But we're getting somewhere, getting smoke through it. They're still pushing it out. Alright, let me show you how much headway we've made in about 10 minutes. We're not pushing it back nearly as much. This is just using smoke. When you get around this side, it gets kind of interesting because there's no open air colony because of the remains of one. Collecting them into everything bee back in a minute. And now we got the bees out and there's no pushback. Let me show you that column's just straight drafting. There's no blowback at all. If you're going to try something like this needs to be your best friend on the job and keep that smoker packed because it will blow flames if you puffing on it a lot, and you're going to be on something like this. So keep your smoker fully packed. I'm gonna tell you, this one right here is a legendary hive. I didn't know it until I went down to the hardware store. It's 20 minutes away and I was running up on time. 5 o'clock is coming up pretty quick. Everybody closes at 5, and called around, found what I needed. Took off for the hardware store, get down there. I was in such a rush I didn't take my suit off. I just flipped my hood back. So I walk in with my bee suit on. And the guy sitting back behind the counter a little ways back says, "What kind of suit is that?" I said, "That's my Sunday go to meeting suit." And I just went ahead and did what I needed to do. I was like, I'm thinking this is pretty obviously a bee suit. So get through shopping what I need to get. And then the owner of the store came out and he knew all about this hive. He knew where it was, who owned the property. I mean, we're in nowhere. There's literally, I found a house about 3/4 of a mile away. There's nothing else around though. Just farmland and woods. But 20 miles away, or 20 minutes away anyway, this guy knew of this colony. He said, "I've been hearing about that for years." So it's legendary. And I'm getting rid of it, pulling it out. And they're gonna remodel the house. And I'm gonna, so what I went for was caulk. I keep a 5-gallon bucket of all colors of caulk with me, but I unloaded my truck to do the Tangipahoa field day in Louisiana Saturday, and I forgot to put that back in the truck. So I had to go get a bunch of tubes of caulk and some insulation. I don't normally pack walls, but behind fireplaces I like to. So I'm gonna pack this with insulation and seal up everything I can seal from the inside. I'm gonna seal it before I pack it. Seal up everything I can see from the inside that needs to be sealed, and then seal the outside as much as I can. The siding's in bad shape, it's rotten.